Top 5 travel tips in dangerous places. Tip number 1, don't do stupid things. More than any external force, your own behavior is the biggest factor in regards to your safety and well-being. So let's say you're going abroad on vacation and you're worried because of a news story about the drug cartels. Well, are you planning on buying heroin? It's called drug-related crime because it's related to drugs. If you're a 40-something soccer mom sitting on a beach with a drink at a resort, you're not putting yourself at risk. You're fine. Never mind narcotics, tourism is a billion-dollar industry as well, so why would those worlds possibly collide? Outside their circle of commerce and protecting their own flow of goods, drug cartels, corrupt politicians, whatever, they have no interest in causing trouble with random middle-class foreigners. Now, let's say there is some shady stuff going on, like when American kids go on spring break south of the border. Some of them will break fake IDs so they can drink, some of them will buy weed, some will do worse. Look, marijuana is still technically illegal in Mexico, but it's readily available and, like underage drinking, completely overlooked by law enforcement. No one cares. If you're into that kind of thing, smoking a joint on the beach is really not a problem. Unless you grab a bartender by his shirt, tear his collar, scream at him, and piss off the wrong people. Now, underage drinking or having drugs on you becomes a really big problem. A spoiled suburban kid from the United States spending a few days in a ratty Mexican jail for causing trouble and disrespecting locals, costing his dad $5,000 to get him home, is way more common than stray bullets from cartel turf wars. It's a sliding scale, and the more stupid you behave, the more you create a vulnerability for yourself. Some other obvious examples of what not to do: don't get super drunk. That's a great way to get lost or in a fight or not notice someone lifted your wallet. Don't go alone if possible. The buddy system is awesome and there's safety in numbers, even when it's only 2 instead of 1. Don't forget to let people know where you're going and what you're doing. Tell your hotel, tell your friends, tell people back home. Don't behave in ways that locals do not. If they're not well-lit streets and nicely dressed people around, maybe you're in the wrong part of town. Look, I can go on and on, but you don't need me to because these are things you already know. It's just common sense as long as you recognize that you're more vulnerable being far away from home and in a different culture. So tighten up your game. Be deliberate. Be thoughtful about your choices. Pay attention. My number 1 tip on how to stay safe in dangerous places: don't do stupid shit.